Hello everyone, I'm Boggart. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm excited to share a review of a very rare collectible doll, Jessica Rabbit from the film Who Framed Roger Rabbit. The movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit was released in 1988 and directed by Robert Zemeckis. Not many people know, but the film was based on the novel Who Censored Roger Rabbit. In 1981, author Gary K. Wolfe published a novel about crimes occurring in a neighborhood inhabited solely by cartoon characters, a kind of cartoon ghetto. The first attempts to adapt the novel for the screen happened back in 1981 and 1983. At that time, Roger and Jessica looked completely different, and the role of Detective Eddie Valiant was played by Peter Renday. If, like me, you've ever wondered as a kid how it was all filmed, here are some shots from the set. In films using traditional hand-drawn animation, they also used dolls, which were later replaced with drawings. So, what's the plot of the movie? Hollywood 1941, an alternate universe where humans and toons live side by side. Cartoon characters are essentially real actors. The owner of Maroon Cartoons, R.K. Maroon, hires Detective Eddie Valiant for a case. Lately, he's been unhappy with Roger Rabbit's work. Maroon tells Eddie he's heard rumors that Roger's wife, Jessica, is cheating on him. According to Maroon's logic, once Roger finds out about his wife's infidelity, he'll stop being so distracted and focus on his work. Eddie agrees to take on the morally great job and heads to the cabaret where Jessica works. There, Eddie bumps into a magnate named Marvin Acme, owner of the Acme Corporation and of Toontown, the district where all the toons live. After Jessica's performance, Eddie sees her going into her dressing room with Mr. Acme. Eddie sneaks in and takes photos of them playing party cake. Roger sees the photos and totally loses it. He falls into a deep depression. The next day, police officer visits Eddie and tells him that Mr. Acme has been murdered. Even though there are no witnesses, the police accuse Roger Rabbit of the crime, saying he has a motive, his wife's betrayal. Roger turns to Eddie Valiant, pleading his innocence and asking for help to clear his name. Now let's take a look at the box Jessica came in. On the side there's a label stating this is a doll from Disney's Collector series. Disney Collector Doll. I bought this doll on eBay and the price tag is still here. It was once sold in a store and apparently got resold online. The cardboard side inserts are really interesting. Shapes like waves that frame the blister like curtains in a theater. There is also a warning saying the doll is for adult collectors ages 14 and up. There is a holographic emblem of the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Wow, no comment. And Jessica's Rabbit name is featured as well. It also says that this is a special edition. Plus, there is the Mattel logo, meaning the doll was produced by Mattel under license from Disney. More info here. Contact details for Mattel, another logo, a barcode, and it says the doll was released in 1999, which makes it 25, nearly 26-year-old. The box isn't square. I wouldn't even know what to call the shape. Maybe hourglass shaped or something like that. At the top, the blister continues and the curtain motif curves beautifully. It all looks very elegant. My favorite parts of the packaging is the back with Jessica's artwork. There is a direct quote from her. "I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way." The box also included a 2-year guarantee, obviously no longer valid, and something like a return card or postcard to send feedback to Mattel. The third paper insert is a glossy printed art piece similar to the one on the back of the box. It says it's a certificate of authenticity, meaning you are now the proud owner of an official Disney collector doll made by Mattel. The last paragraph repeats what's on the back of the box. The doll stand is pretty simple in construction. The base part is the most interesting. It says Jessica Rabbit in shiny, almost lacquered letters. There's the Disney logo, the movie logo, and the stand itself looks like an old movie reel. The support rod is clear and there's a based grip to hold the doll. To be honest, Jessica gives off more of a figurine vibe than that of a traditional doll. She has movable arms, both rotate at the shoulder. They're made of a different material and are a different color, violet like her signature gloves. Her head also turns, and that's about it, no hip joints or anything like that. She comes with a clutch bag in a deep burgundy color. Jessica's hair is a particular set with hairspray. Some parts are stiff, some aren't. The styling is held in a plait with a ribbon over one eye, matching her animated appearance. I wouldn't say the hair is great quality, it feels a bit coarse. It's shiny, but it seems like I would easily get tangled or frizzy with play. You can already see some puffiness even though she was just unboxed. Let's take a look at Jessica's face. She has an oval face, thin arched eyebrows, and stud earrings in her ears. Little cute ears that add charm. All of it contributes to that classic Jessica Rabbit look. I love the makeup, the purple eyeshadow and the sculpted eyelids are gorgeous. The tiny nose perfectly captures the animated character's charm. I love it when designers successfully bring this stylized character to life. I always find it fascinating how designers adapt animated characters, especially ones with exaggerated proportions, into dolls or figures. The more unusual the character design, the more interesting the transformation. The gloves are beautiful sculptures with realistic folds and details, fully molded plastic. No, it's not an anatomically correct chest, just rounded with some kind of inner frame. The upper part of her dress is hard and semi-transparent. I won't bend it further so I don't damage it. Her back is exposed and the dress is non-removable, it's sewn or maybe even glued on. The glitter is very well attached. Hardly any fell out even after putting her on the stand after all these years. The dress is stiff with a semi-transparent lining that holds its shape well. Jessica is also wearing black lace pants underneath. That's how it looks from the back. Something has slightly stained her things. Probably from the paints, a bit disappointing but thankfully not noticeable. She is wearing very high stilettos and her legs don't move. The doll feels pretty hefty and solid, not cheap plastic. Her head feels like it's made of a different material. The gloves are definitely plastic, I'm not sure what the body is made of. It's matte, heavy and rigid, doesn't bend at all. Well friends, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm Valerie Boggart. Bye!